Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Mama Sandy. Today we will continue about our discussion about how to propagate or how to take care of bonsai. But first, I have a bloom in my dragon fruit cactus, and this is really huge. Look at this. This is my finger, and look at that. It's so pretty, very pretty. And I wish it stays longer, but I think it's only for today. And this is probably the fruit right over here. Lovely, isn't it? So today is another hot day, and we'll go into our bonsai videos. A little bit of sharing of ideas how to raise bonsai or cultivate bonsai, okay? I am showing you an old tree. This tree has a lot of history in it. Just look at the base of the tree, or they call it nebari in bonsai term. They have a lot of history in this tree. Can you imagine having this in your own home? A tree doesn't have to be huge like that. You can put it in a small container and turn it into a miniature one. This bush or some kind of plant, I planted this, or I bought this like about approximately 10 years ago, and I forgot to replant it on the soil, on the ground, and this is what it's looked like now. All I can do is just keep on trimming this and shape it into like a miniature tree, but I'm not going to transfer it in a smaller container. I will leave it as it is. So let's talk about bonsai pots now. A plant in a container will not going to be a bonsai unless it's on a flat, small ceramic container or plastic container, which is very shallow. Then you can turn it into a Japanese bonsai. Anything that's not placed on a small container like this, it doesn't consider as bonsai. Well, I didn't say that. That was like according to the master bonsai sensei that I've been following. I'll put his name in the link below. So that's what the kind of ceramic ware that I have. I also have a copper wire, which I use to mold my bonsai tree, or miniature tree rather. It's very malleable and soft and doesn't rust. Now I'm going to show you how to transfer that juniper tree or juniper pine tree into our bonsai pots. Usually I would trim the plastic pot like this and then empty out the soil, and slowly I will rake up or try to loosen all that root ball, or what you call that, the roots of this plant. Just gently tap it until you get all the root balls, and after that I am going to cut it. And you can actually use a chopstick if you want, but I prefer using this fork thing because it's very helpful. As you can see, there's a lot of roots in it, and I would cut some of the roots until like to 50%. Now we prepare our bonsai pots. So this is a shallow pot. This is a ceramic glaze pot, and I have a pre-cut old screen, like a slightly soft metal screen that I don't use anymore. So I use this to prevent the gravel or the soil to come out from that hole. Two holes right over there. That's the drainage hole. And they sell it in the bonsai store. You can find a specialty for bonsai, a store, but I prefer to use whatever I have, and I use copper wire. And to tell you honestly, this is not really a good idea because it's a little costly. Like cost me like 10 bucks for that big roll. But I like it because I couldn't find any bonsai wire so far in this island, so I will just use whatever is available. Yeah, so the reason why I'm rewiring this is because I would like to stabilize or hold the plant into a position so it won't be toppled down or it won't spill out. Sometimes if you leave your bonsai plant outside in your garden or outdoors, it will tend to fly out the plant itself if you don't secure it with some certain wires. You can also make your own whatever way how you want to secure your plant, but this is how I do it. I just kind of follow what I saw on YouTube. Now I started to cut 50% of the old roots. I'm sorry you can't really see the top of the plants, but I just cut like 50% of it, and it will not going to hurt the plants providing you will water it and keep the soil moist, and you can put fertilizer when the plant is about a month old living here in this ceramic pot. So as you can see, I'm securing the plants. So it's a little awkward how I position the plant, but it will work. It's definitely will work. So I rewire it. Just put the wire in. As you can see, it shouldn't move. If the plant moves, the pot will move with it. So hopefully we won't drop the pan into the ground. Now I have to add the original soil because I don't want to put a new soil, because I want to make sure I add the original soil and not disturb whatever beneficial bacteria is in that soil that keeping the plant thrive. After that, I will also add a little bit of volcanic gravel, or we call it lava rocks here. It's a coarse lava rock, and you just put it in, and it helps to steady the plant, and also makes the water drain well, because lava rock is porous type of gravel. I use old chapstick to poke into the soil in order for the air pockets not to accumulate into the roots and the soil, just to aerate the soil, by the way. And I rewire it to mold the plants or to train the plants. So this is the end product. It looks a little off, but we will give this plant time to recuperate and to rest from all the traumas that I did. And the reason why we're doing this is in order for us to control the growth and to make sure the plant looks like a real miniature tree. Again, this is Mama Sandy. I hope you learn from this tutorial. If you have any question, just comment down below, and I hope I can show you this plant again next time. We will not going to let this plant dry out, so we have to water it whenever we need to. Again, this is Mama Sandy signing out. Thank you.